Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well today. A little change in what we're going to be looking at, and one reason I want to put this video out there, and I've got a blog post for it as well, and as always the blog post is down on the bottom there. But I've got a new agent coming on, and there's actually a couple new agents coming into Coldwell Banker, my firm here. Not my firm directly, just firm I work for. So I wanted to give them some pointers, like what should a new agent do? So I know typically I talk to buyers and sellers and market reports, but I want to talk to agents today. So first of all, if I'm a new agent, what I want to do is prioritize education. I want to be learning about my field. Now maybe I grew up in it and there are some things that I knew, but I think a funny story or analogy is there are a lot of people whose first language is Spanish, or maybe even, let's say, English. What did you make in your English class? Did you ace it because you spoke English? My wife's first language was Spanish, and I have a lot of friends that are Spanish speaking. This new agent that's coming on is Spanish speaking, and we're going to get into that in just a second. But, you think they ace those classes? So just because you grew up with something and you're familiar with something doesn't mean that you're ready to pass a test on it. So be learning about this new industry that you are engaged in. Secondly, find a mentor. Find somebody in your office or with your board of realtors that you can go and you can glean from, that you can get a cup of coffee with, and that you can ask questions. I think a broker should be this person, or you should be able to utilize your broker as this person, because you want that great relationship, because when things get crazy, and they will, you're going to want somebody to turn to. Network. This is a people business. And so join the civic clubs. There's always going to be a handful of them around you. Go to events, sponsor things, meet people, be where the people are. If you're in a room by yourself, you're not going to be growing your business. And frankly, if you're just around other agents all the time, you're probably not going to sell them anything either. So you need to be around people who will work with you in the future. Develop a business plan. I'm going to hit some of these quickly because there's a list of them. Develop a business plan. Work with your mentor on that business plan. Work with your broker on that business plan. Again, I think it's ideal if they're the same person. Understand local markets. Know where you're at and understand the market dynamics, what the economy looks like. Those factoids that you can put in your pocket and utilize for your market research is so important. Digital marketing, we're going to get into that in a second. Utilize digital marketing, social media, etc. Prioritize customer service. Pick up your phone, new agents. Pick up your phone. If you don't answer your phone and you text, put in your voicemail to text. A lot of telemarketers out there understand if you're not answering your phone all the time, if you don't know the number. But tell them to text, call them back if they leave a voicemail, get with the clients. Let's see here. Set clear communication standards. Same thing with your clients. Tell them how you communicate. I prefer text and email. If I have your number in my phone, I will answer it, or I'll text you back pretty quickly after. But set those communication, standards at the front end. Learn to negotiate. And it is a learned skill. I love negotiation because, especially in this business, you've got two parties, one that wants to sell, one that wants to buy. They're both there for a reason. Figure out how to put people together, and don't be the drama creator. Oh my gosh, don't be a drama creating agent. Ain't nobody got no time for that. So don't be that person. Corey's back there smiling. That made me smile. All right, so learn negotiation skills. Be tech savvy. Guys, I'm learning AI right now. I was sitting in a class. Why? Because I'm beefing up my skill set just a few weeks ago. And live, texting Corey. I'm like, Corey, we got to do this. We've got to implement this. So, learn new technologies. Don't be scared of it. The next guy's going to use it, and if he learns it better than you, it's going to beat you out. So, don't let that happen. Build an online presence. Going back to that master digital marketing, YouTube, Facebook. I've got social links. You can look at my website, spencerhawks.com. It's all there. We link our actual business sites. to it. All my real estate sites are there on my personal page. So, I mean, utilize that social presence. Showcase your unique selling proposition. You know, like what do you have that sets you apart? I speak a couple languages. I grew up in this industry. Some folks have builders in their family, and so they're familiar with that aspect, or maybe they know a trade themselves before they got into real estate, or that they're practicing while they're practicing real estate. So, you know, these are all different caveats that your clients will get some benefit from. Let's see, stay organized. So important. You know, I tell folks that sometimes my mind can be everywhere, but because of that, what have I done? I have a to-do list that I mark off weekly. I know how to stack papers on my desk, and not just, I'm stacking papers on my desk, but I have an order to everything, because I can see that. You can't see behind you, but I have a board of all the things that we have under contract, all the houses that we have listed. It's all organized. If you're a new agent, find some mechanism to stay organized. And a calendar, keep a calendar. So easy to do, but so important. Client testimonials, keep them, use them. Talked about social media, very important. Utilize your testimonials. Be persistent, stay informed, and cultivate patience. 3 of them right there. You got to fight. Don't roll over and die. Say it all the time to my agents. Don't roll over and die. Don't let your clients wave the white flag. If there's a problem, hey, you can take care of it because you're the professional. Stay informed, cultivate patience. It's not an easy business all the time. You've got to be patient. Manage your finances. I remember my first year in the business, and Sochi and I were rocking and rolling. We were doing great. And then I remember an agent coming to me and said, well, you've not made it through winter yet. And you know, you could see just like the ice coming from the sky, like he was just this mean ogre type. He's like, you're not going to make it. We made it. But you have to prepare your finances, and you have to be ready for market dips and, you know, when the market slows. So be careful. And there's a huge temptation whenever you have big closings to go spend big money. Make sure that you save big first. And then stay ethical. Do the right thing. Be honest. Don't be shady. These are all easy things when you're getting into the business that you can practice. If there's ever any questions, or if you're an agent and you're looking for some direction, feel free to contact me. I would love to talk with you and help you out to the best of my ability. And I also want to say, go to your broker. Your broker needs to be there for you, and feel free to ask him any questions, because that is why he is there. Thank you again for your time. I know this is a little bit different. I'm talking to agents right now, not buyers and sellers. I'm always glad to help anybody that I can. Thank you.